All right, so I've done this one beer from this brewery. I drank one to be proper. Borrow Brewing. I think it was Evil Catfish. I liked it. This one's called Mystery of the Deep Double IPA. So this could be very, very good or very, very bad. It seems it's 86 IBUs. Either way, I'm gonna drink it. It's either take 2 weeks or a few days, or we'll see. But the thing about double IPAs is when I'm brewing beer, help me realize is when they put it in. So in the beginning, they put some hops and it adds bitterness, and you want some of that bitterness because the malt can be overwhelmingly sweet. So for a lot of people, like barley wine is very intense for even for me, and I have a sweet tooth because it's just so malty, sugary. It's overwhelming. So it really tones that down and balances it out. And then again, you can add aging onto it. A lot of things, let a lot of that sweetness go away or be morphed into something else and bond with other flavors. So double hop, you can definitely put it towards the end. It's just a higher amount. It does better when there's dry hop, which is my favorite. They throw more at the end when it's cooled off, and that puts some fruitiness. So it just, whatever sweetness is there now has something to attach to, so it doesn't taste like straight malty sugar. So we'll see how this does for me. So the Evil Catfish, I recommend that one. That definitely was intense, but it was grassy, and I can handle the grassy, piney ones. Usually when I get too piney is when I'm gotta slow down. Definitely has a beautiful darker golden brown color look, somewhat not really brown, but definitely is dark. I'm a little hard on the initial start. You want to give that beer a moment to. So yeah, I splashed it on the bottom, but when they definitely have more hops in them, don't splash it. You'll get too much. It smells actually pretty malty. I'm blown away by that. I'm getting like effervescence of the hops. It seems almost like you could lip this, but it's just that it's coming out because of the bubbles. So I'm trying to see. That lets you know what's going on with the malt right there. That's gorgeous when it doesn't want to just pour over. It's almost banana. It's crazy. So it definitely has a bitter fruitness, but it's reminding me of like a very dry banana or something. So see if we can get this to go down a little bit. Go! Oh well. See what happens when we drink it. Ooh. Ooh, it's almost like, as I say, reminds me of bread pudding. It has that very bready, and bready is a term used in beer. And the bitterness carries with the fruitness, so it makes it almost like, remind me of, not quite cinnamon, more like nutmeg or cinnamon, just reminds me of it. So the first thing that pops in my head is like a bread pudding or a banana pudding, just something with very milky flavor, viscosity, just reminds me of it because of the thick protein. So the malt is so backed on here that it is a very big factor off the bat. So then you get the hops, which is definitely pretty bitter. This is the ones that sting it a little bit, but all that extra fruit flavor. It's not super like sweet fruity. It just has like dry fruit notes, like dry banana peel. It's crazy. So for as bitter as it is, at 86, ooh, right there. It's quite enjoyable. This is definitely one I'd have to sip on because that bitterness just lingers in the back of my tongue. Wow, so if you're looking for that super, and it's 9.2. So if you definitely are a hop head that just wants a lot of ABV, here you go. Wow. I have it a little warmer just because honestly, you're not really supposed to have beer cold. That's a very big misconception. America is the #1 original where everybody loves AC and refrigerators. Beer used to travel at room temperature across the land, and as it went, it could improve the flavor, it could hurt the flavor, so you gotta be very careful. But definitely once you got it, you wanted to enjoy that flavor, the variety of malts that are all together and the hops that are put into it. You wanted it to get as soon as possible and enjoy as much of it as possible. So we look at it as, oh, that's disgusting, but in reality, if you're not really enjoying the full flavor of the beer, you're not really enjoying the beer. You might as well overcook a steak and call that delicious and throw some ketchup on it, because I cook for a living, and then once you go past medium, I'm gonna start questioning you as a person. Like, if you really like meat, you got to enjoy the meat, regardless. If you really like beer, you gotta enjoy the beer. I'm not big on wine, but if I'm gonna have a red wine, if it's a little bit chilled, okay, but I want it to get to room temperature at least. I'm not gonna warm it up in my hand. I want to see what it's about, see if I truly enjoy it. Same with whites. Whites can remain a little chill, but eventually you want them to open up. And you want to know how dry or acidic they are, period. This is solid, but it definitely has a punch and a kick. So be careful. All right, this is Borrow Brewery. I had their Evil Catfish. That one was phenomenal. This is a solid IPA. It's just definitely, like I said, once I get past like 50, my taste buds start going, slow down there, buddy. And this one's at 86, and I'm surprised I'm even sipping on it. So I'm giving it 2 thumbs just because it's a solid double IPA beer. This is not for weak people. This is definitely for experienced IPA people. If you've already been enjoying a lot of IPAs and they seem a little too fruity, this is one to try out because the bitterness with that light fruit and that definitely malt backbone will just help more people be able to jump up a little bit. And for other people, this could just definitely be the satisfier you've been looking for in IPAs, for all I know. So, all right, Borrow, I'm gonna hit you up, type you in, let you know you did a great job again on this beer. Just, I prefer the Evil Catfish, just so you know. That's the one I would go to every time, but definitely once in a while I get a wild hair. Here it goes. I think it's a special release. I'm not sure. I'll look into it a little more, but just hopefully if you're looking at it and you see it, you'll know what it is right away, and you'll know if you want it right away, and the story, all right? And if not, there's plenty of other beers to choose from. Hopefully you get one you like, and it's not just cheap beer, and just have a good night, sip on it, and watch some TV, or maybe barbecue a little bit, go outside, play with the kids, you know? Enjoy. I live life. Be happy.